To Creative Cloud or not to Creative Cloud? That is the question. How we doing today? Nice to see you. Welcome to another No Pro Joe review. I'm just here to talk about my changeover to the Creative Cloud with Adobe, and why I did it, what I think about it, and whether it was worth it. Now, I'm not a professional photographer, videographer. Well, not a professional anything, really. No pro is in the name. Anywho, I started taking a lot of pictures with my camera. I love doing photography now. I just really enjoy it. It's relaxing. I enjoy going out and taking pictures. But after a while, I just wanted to try different things, be a little more creative, have some fun. So I was using iPhoto, and then I started using Photos, which, you know, was pretty good. Had raw processing and such, and I thought the photos looked pretty good. Then I got Photoshop Elements 13, and I started working with it, and I thought that was really cool. It was amazing some of the stuff you could do with it, doing group shots, putting things together, blemish removal, just a lot more than you could do with photos. You could select objects, move objects, change things around, do a content aware, fill, and I thought, hey, this thing is pretty awesome. So I was using it, and I started to realize that it didn't really, and it could have been me, it didn't feel like it was doing selections correct, and it seemed like a real pain in the tail to do things. And I was watching videos online, and I'm watching people do selections, and I'm going, well, they're selecting stuff like crazy, and it's working perfect, and they're cutting hair out, and it looks great. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try the free trial of the photo plan with the Creative Cloud, which comes with Lightroom and Photoshop. So I did that, and wow, amazing. The difference between Elements and Photoshop CC, it's amazing. Obviously, they're not going to make their Photoshop Elements as powerful as their Photoshop. I mean, it just only makes sense. Why would you do that? So it was just, the difference was amazing right away. The things you can do with masks, and the things you can do with selections and color changes and layers, it just takes your photography and your photoshopping to like a whole new level. And, you know, not being a professional, I watch a ton of videos on Photoshop. And again, just like with the Wacom tablet, Flern is a great resource for any kind of Photoshop related know-how. I mean, you can really just watch and follow along, and it's and you're gonna get great results. Also, there's a guy on YouTube for Lightroom named Ed Gregory, Photos in Color. Awesome. You want to watch different tutorials on how to use Lightroom? Amazing. Lightroom is a great program. Essentially, if you've ever used Photoshop Elements and you've gone into Camera Raw and you saw the different adjustments you had in Camera Raw, well, it's almost 3-4 times that when you go into Photoshop Camera Raw or Adobe Lightroom. You really, the latitude you have is amazing with what you can change as far as the colors, the lighting, the sharpness, the clarity. It's just amazing. It's $10 a month, $9.99. Well, with tax, it's $10.69 a month for the photo package, which is Lightroom and Photoshop. And I always said to myself, I'm not going to get a subscription service. That's just not going to happen. That's crazy. I'll tell you what, once I started using the trial version, it made it really hard to go back. So they kind of get you there, because once you start using it, yeah, you're hooked. Especially if you like doing creative, fun things with Photoshop, or just really editing your photos. It's amazing. Lightroom is great because you're working with your photo the way it is. you're using all the information that's already there. So you're just tweaking colors, balance, lighting, but it's remaining what's in that photo. With Photoshop, you're adding stuff to your photo if you want, or I mean, you can do the same thing you're doing in Lightroom. You can just manipulate the information you already have. But Photoshop really shines when you start adding masks, adding colors, dodging and burning, which you can also do in Lightroom. But in Photoshop, it just seems to be a little bit easier. But overall, in my opinion, I have to say that it is totally worth the $10 a month for the program, especially if you take a lot of photos. I'm on the yearbook committee at my school, so I do a ton of photographs at school all year long. I love going out on the weekends and taking photographs. I like doing fun photographs, like I watch a guy on YouTube called Gavin Hoey, and he does a ton of different cool photographs, and you can really, practice doing different things. And I've tried some of his stuff, and it's a lot of fun when you can actually put something together that looks, professional, and just taking time and learning how to use your camera correctly. But yeah, I would definitely have to say that the photo program is definitely worth it. I don't want to try Premiere Pro, because if I try Premiere Pro, I'll probably want that too, and that bumps the price up to like $50 a month, and yeah, that's not going to happen. But I'll take the $10 a month and stay with my Final Cut for my video. So just a real quick video. I wanted to jump on and talk about photo plan through Adobe Creative Cloud. It is awesome, and if you're looking to do something like that, I do recommend it. It works great. It's a great program. All right, I'm going to leave you with a few pictures that I've done in Photoshop, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.